Hi, I'm Debbie Austin. I've been a GP in the High Peak for about 25 years now, and I am the chair of the High Peak Neighbourhood Alliance. I'm here today because we work in partnership with the High Peak Health and Wellbeing Partnership, who have organised today's meeting with a real breadth of partners who we all work together with. And they include statutory and non-statutory partners. And it's a really good time for them to network with each other and for people, patients, the public, to come and see what there is on offer, because it's really hard for people to understand all the services. It's always really good to see partners learning from each other as well as people coming in and learning about what's available for them. Previously, at previous events, I've definitely seen people feeling like they can access more services that weren't necessarily NHS services, but for the benefit of their mental health, and knowing that there's somebody out there that they can contact that isn't necessarily just their GP, which I think is brilliant.
I'm Leslie Thurman, I'm a retired nurse. After retirement I thought, what am I going to do? So joined the PPG. I set up the Patient Neighbourhood Group in Glossop, and we have now merged with the neighbourhood team, the community team, and I also chair Patient Network for Tameside and Glossop. I'm deputy chair for High Peak Neighbourhood Group Alliance. I love these events. I think it shows how we bring ourselves together, how actually there's much more than one avenue for people to access, and that we are there to work together to try and provide for the members of our community.
So I'm James Cregan, I'm the Public Health Lead for Mental Health and Suicide Prevention at Derbyshire County Council. I also chair the Derbyshire Self-Harm and Suicide Prevention Partnership Forum, which is a multi-agency group that tries to reduce suicide across Derby and Derbyshire. Today's event has been really inspiring. I've met a range of people. There's some brilliant stall holders here who are providing information on all kinds of things. Many of those things link right directly to mental health and reducing suicides. I think it's really useful. You know, often we can be seen to expect people to seek support and go to the GP, and there's not many routes that people can go. So events like this that come out into the community, into a lovely place like the Pavillion Gardens, where people are friendly, there's a smile, there's a cup of tea and a slice of cake, can really help break down some of the barriers and the stigma that people still feel around mental health, and really expose them to some of the support and some of the friendly groups that are available locally. Takeaways for me today are, it's really worthwhile putting things like this on. It's really a desire to take this kind of event into other parts of Derbyshire, into other parts of the rural communities up here in the High Peak area.
So I'm Ben Taylor, I work at Derbyshire County Council. I run the Affordable Credit Project, which is a public health initiative to raise awareness of credit unions and raise the awareness and prevention of loan sharks. Here today, it's a great event, the weather's amazing, High Peak's a great place to come to, the footfall's fantastic, and we've already had so many good conversations today with the public. The thing is, you can sit down on the computer all day and Google things as much as you want, and you can't find the resource that you need on there. Coming to an event like this, you may walk in for one reason and then find another stall holder that does something else you're interested in, like a volunteering opportunity or a mental health support, and having such a diverse range of people here today, lots of partners to talk to and chat with. We've made so many connections today.
I'm Lee Baker, I'm a PTSO supervisor that covers the High Peak in Derbyshire, working for Derbyshire Police. We're part of the community team, Safe Neighbourhood team, so this sort of event is something we like to get involved in each year. Yeah, these events are really important. Quite often you will find that people, when they're in crisis, will phone the police when it's not really a policing matter. So by coming to these events, we can make stronger bonds with our partners and find out sometimes who are the best people to actually help people.
Yeah, I'm Father Martin from the Glossop Catholic Parishes, and we joined the High Peak Health and Wellbeing Partnership as a result of steps we were taking to respond to the coronavirus pandemic, and we've continued to be a part of that partnership since then. I think the most significant thing is that it enables the churches that I serve to be a two-way communication channel. Sometimes that will be referral to a service when I become aware of a need. It's also things like connecting our volunteers with things that will be able to upskill them. And then it's also the other direction of communication, enabling partners within the partnership to reach people through the churches that they might not reach through other communication media.